Good morning, Libras. It's nice to have you. Thanks for hopping aboard. I want to thank all my new subscribers and my members, those who donate to this channel. All that helps me keep afloat here. I want to thank you so much. It's because of you that I get to stay on the air. Let's see what we got for Libra today. Libra, Libra, Libra. What's the story? There you are. First card in the draw. Queen of Swords. Let's see what the Queen of Swords is up to. Oh, that's pretty obvious. Knight of Wands. You're involved with somebody who is active, has a lot of friends, and probably a broad social life. There could be a pleasure seeker, to somebody who likes to have a lot of fun. They may not take taking the connection between you as seriously as they should be, or should have. You may even feel that this person might be a player, but this card doesn't really designate a player. The Knight of Wands is just somebody who is active, adventuresome, likes to have a good time, probably single, and may feel like they want to stay single. And you're over here with your defenses up. You'll talk, but your intuition tells me, well, you're trying to figure this person out. You're trying to figure them out if they are a player or not, or if they're just very sociable. Let's put it that way. Got a good time, Charlie here. Sue. Got a Hangman in reverse here. I think you've been thinking about this person for long enough, and you finally come to some conclusions. You may be even forming a plan. Come up with an idea that you need to set in motion. And yeah, you're out to get your 10 of cups, and you're going to get them. You're coming into a 10 of cups, which is a great relationship, possibly marriage, family, certain amount of abundance, well, comfortable existence. That may have been what you were contemplating, how you're going to get that when you're in the Hangman, in limbo, probably connecting with your higher power, trying to figure out this situation. This person has come into your life and you want to understand them better. You may be having fantasies about what it'd be like to marry this person or be with them perpetually. Wow, okay. Like I say, your guard is up. You may be having feelings that you don't know if you want to get tied up with anybody. You might just want to stay single too. In fact, some of you might be celebrating your independence. And others of you are wondering how involved this Knight of Wands may be with other people. You're not sure about them. Like I say, you're trying to figure this person out. This doesn't seem like a past person. This seems like somebody that may be in your energy right now. This person may have some certain talent. And people may look up to them for something that they do, their work, their lifestyle. They may be prominent. They may have money. They may, like I say, there might be so many people around them, and they might have so many friends, acquaintances, that you're a little bit standoffish because you're unsure of how the connection between you and them may go. How it's going to come down. You don't want to just be another option for this good time Charlie or good time Susie. Yeah, you may have discovered that this person looked at you more in a sexual way, and they could have, schmoozed you, complimented you and everything, and worked their way that way. You don't know if you can trust them. They do admire you. They do think that they are attracted to you, okay? But you're wondering if it's just all sexual. It appears you need something a little more substantial. I think that a lot of you would like to commit to somebody, have a loyal relationship, one-on-one. Get the show on the road. Okay. Yeah, you're not clear. You're not clear if this person's going to bring you the happiness that you're looking for. I'm not saying you're not going to get that 10 of Cups. It's just that you're not clear if it's this person or not. You don't have clarity about him. In fact, you may have caught him in a lie or thought they were lying about something. You're just not trusting them, and it may be that you're not in a trustful mood, or you're not in that state of mind right now to be real open and trusting with people. But basically, you're not clear about the situation. You don't know if they're going to be honest. That's basically where it's at. So there's still some information, that you need to, uncover on this person before you can make the decision, it looks like, of which direction you want to go with them. You're trying to use your intuition about them, but like I say, you know that they have a lot of friends, male and female friends. And you don't know how many of those that they're connected with or anything. Like I say, you just don't know them that well yet, it looks like. It looks like it's kind of been kept superficial, the relationship, just light. They may be keeping it that way. They're not asking any deep questions or anything. They're just having light conversation with you. And you like them. You may be catching some feelings for this person, but you're just not sure of their feelings for you, or if you should open up your heart and be vulnerable with them, like I say, because it's not like they're lying to you or anything. They're just not going there. They're only going a certain depth, and then they're just keeping it like that. And that may be a scheme or a little trick to try and get you to want more. But you don't know. You're just unclear about what's going on with this person. But I think you like them, or else you wouldn't even have this interest. You wouldn't even care to investigate them or anything else like that, because you just shine them on. But this looks like there is an interest here in someone relatively new. you might have known them in the past, but yet they've come back into your life somehow, and there they are, and you've had a chance to connect with them on like I say, a superficial level, just light. Yeah, it looks like you've been carrying a load for quite some time. You may have been dealing with someone in your past or before that put you in a third party situation. And they might have been a party or two. And now you're cautious about anybody new coming in that might do the same thing to you. You're trying to use the wisdom that you gained through this last person in dealing with the new person. But that was a real load for you. A real burden, an emotional burden. But you're dropping that load. You're not going to carry it any longer. It's almost, well, the Ten of Wands is a guy carrying 10 wands, and that's all that this person can pack. But their home is not too far away. You can see it in the distance, and all the person's got to do in the card is just keep going, and in a little while you'll be able to lay down that load, and you'll feel comfortable at home, back in a good situation. And this is, wands are kind of a phallic symbol. So this is an emotional load I feel you've been carrying. You're ready to calm those emotions or have them satisfied here pretty soon, because this has been going on for quite a while. Okay. I think a lot of you are turned your focus towards your work, your occupation, your craft, your skill, whatever it is. And that may bring some attention towards you. Yeah, because what you do it very well. And you may have been not focusing on your work or your skill or whatever. That might have got thrown off a bit, but now you're trying to focus back on that because you know that you need to push ahead. You got to pay those bills. You got to keep trying to build yourself up, make yourself the best that you can be. There's only so much time here on the planet, and it's wise to develop your skills, see what you're worthy of, while you're spending your time here. All right, yes, okay. This person that you, in your past, has hurt you over and over again. And that's why I think you're kind of looking for somebody else and wondering about this new person. Now, I don't know if all of you are getting involved with a new person just yet. In fact, this might be the new personality that you're coming into for some of you. Some of you may be turning in. Well, I don't know. This is just... Some of you may want to have more fun in your life, gather more friends and get out. But today, this reading, it kind of leans towards there's somebody around you in your environment that you're interested in. You just don't know about them yet. Okay, I'll stick with that. And there's somebody that's hurt you over and over again, betrayed you. And that's the person also you were wondering, is that all they wanted me for too? Was sex? You're like, wow, I don't want to go any farther with that on YouTube, but Wheel of Fortune. Yeah, you feel like instead of moving ahead, you got stuck and basically started going backwards. This past person, or the one that hurt you over and over again, they caused you to get stuck. Your forward momentum just kind of stalled out as far as the relationship. I don't think your talent or your skill or anything stalled out. You just realized, hey, I got to get back to work. I got to focus on something else here. What's really important to me? Yeah, there's something that you need to find out or uncover or discover before you can lay down this load. There's something mysterious going on, and it's with you, within internally. A lot of you are still searching for the meaning of life or what your purpose is here on the planet. And it's a mystery still. You want to learn more and more and more about everything. But so you're unsettled. Your soul hasn't quieted down. It hasn't found the comfort that it is seeking. But you will lay down this Ten of Wands soon, this burden. You will discover these secrets, maybe not just about other people, but about yourself. Who you really are, how deep you are, what's your purpose. And so you're working. You're focusing. You're a searcher, Libra. And you've been up in your head. You've been really anxious, but your work distracts you from the pain or the anxiety, the fear, whatever it is that you're holding deep down inside. You may have some kind of a problem that you can't escape from, that you feel trapped. But your work, it's telling me here that your work, what you're active in, that's going to bring you out of this feeling. And a lot of you have already, are over it. Some of you are not in your head anymore, and you're coming to the conclusion that you don't have to be stuck, that you're going to be able to move ahead. Okay. Yes. Oh boy. Yeah, you're going to heal. You're going to be triumphant over this pain, all the deception, the betrayal. You're going to triumph over all that. So those of you that have been up in your head, they're trying to figure out life, trying to figure out who you are and what your purpose is and all that, this looks good for you. This looks like you're going to rise above those Ten of Swords, and you're going to reign victorious in this Six of Wands. You're going to get attention from people. People are going to look up to you. And I think it's because of the Eight of Coins over here. Your work, your labor, your skill, and your involvement in it. People are going to look up to you for it. There's something new coming into your life. You're going to be proud of yourself. And others are going to be proud of you too. It's whatever you're working on here. Whatever you do. Could be public. Where a lot of people get to see your talent. Then there's the Sun card. So it looks like with patience here, and some healing, you're going to be marching right into a new, brighter future. You know, I say it every once in a while that no matter how depressed you are, how out of whack life seems to you, there's only one thing that in life that you can depend on, and that's change. So, you know, there's always something else right around the corner. Patience may have to enlist it in this, and we don't like patience. We're tired of waiting, especially for us who are getting up in age. You know, we don't want to wait. We don't have much time left for all this waiting. So, yeah, I'm a very impatient person because it seems like I just wait half my life away. I'm always waiting for things to happen. I want them to happen quick. And I think most of us are like that too. So, I think that's why they say patience is, the greatest virtue or something, because it's pretty universal, and it is hard to be patient, which seems like, perpetually. Anyway, it looks like a brighter new day, a new start for you. Yeah, maybe a marriage, something wonderful, something fresh. Maybe a lot of you who might be retired or something, you've planted your seeds, your crop is growing, and now you're ready to harvest it, reap all those rewards. But I don't have a time for this. Like I say, some of you feel stuck, but you're coming out of it. And when you come out of it, when you lose this fear and anxiety and maybe get a grasp on what your purpose is, what you should be doing, what you love to do, then you'll come into this Sun card. And I tell you, it looks like people are digging it. Digging what you do. And your work is going to help heal you. Someone you know may be freeing themselves from a connection. Maybe it's this Knight of Wands up here. Or maybe it's the past person. Or maybe it's you. But this card's referring to someone in your energy, someone else is freeing themselves. And people you don't expect have eyes for you, Libra. That's kind of like what I'm talking about here. Something that you're doing is causing people to set up and take notice. People are looking at you with admiration and maybe a little bit of, feelings. Like, boy, I could go for Libra, that kind of thing. The past person thinks you've replaced them, and it looks like you'd like to, because you are, well, you're not chasing anybody, but you may be talking to somebody. But you're keeping it, like I say, this is kind of superficial yet. You may be hoping that this person would come forward a little more. They may be holding back. They may, because they have so many friends, they have so many other interests, and you just want to make sure or find out if you're the one that they're going to be attracted to. And so you're holding back as well. You're waiting for them to make the first move. You don't want to jump out there and give yourself away that you may have feelings for them or something in case this it scares them off, or they don't feel the same way about you. So you're just playing it cool. Those of you who are, dealing with somebody new. Now, this couldn't possibly be everybody's reading, but this is the reading for the Libra that I'm doing it for today. So, the ones that resonate. If you don't resonate with this, maybe a future reading, one down the road a little ways, wait, come back, check it out again. Might be your reading. Yeah, you're a very nice person, Libra. You have a big heart. I don't think you hold anything against the past person that betrayed you. I think maybe you see him in a different light, but you don't hate him, or you're not really judging him or anything. I think maybe you even might have a little sympathy for this past person, because you just wish the best for others. You don't want anybody to suffer, even people who have done you wrong. It's hard for you to be vindictive or mean, revengeful towards them. You just want the world to be a happy place. You want everybody to be happy. Oh. Yeah, you might have been dealing with somebody that was running from their problems. They just couldn't face their responsibilities. And they may have had a lot of issues or problems or worries that you didn't really even know about. They might have put on a front that they were secure, happy, had everything they needed. But in reality, they weren't very good at facing up to responsibilities. You had very strong feelings. There could be someone in your environment, even this, God, I just keep forgetting his name. Knight of Wands here. Knight of Wands. They may have feelings for you, and you don't know it. You may have feelings for them, and they don't know it. Because you're not going there with each other. You're just keeping it light. But things might be slowly developing. In fact, this newer person, they might not want to, feel those emotions. They may be trying to stop themselves from getting too involved with you or anyone else. They may love their independence, but they can't help feeling this draw, almost like a twin flame energy. Their imagination is working overtime about you. And you could be doing the same thing. You're trying to figure out this person, but without a lot of facts, without them opening up to you, it's hard for you to get a grip or put your thumb on what's going on with them. So you're both just kind of hanging out there. Maybe speaking lightly, maybe not even talking every day. Maybe days go by before you text or you converse with this person. You're both wondering if you should open up. You're both searching your feelings, but it's hard to develop real feelings if you're not speaking in a vulnerable or an emotional way with each other. So I think you're getting the drift, probably. I think you understand what I'm talking about. Now, somebody is thinking if they cut ties. Okay. This really Sounds like the Knight of Wands here. They feel like if they cut ties, they're going to have to cut ties and be loyal if they get involved with you or anybody else. They have so many friends and it's such a following and think they have so much fun in life. They're thinking that it'll be a big loss for them if they have to become loyal to someone. They still want to play the field, even though they may not be promiscuous, this new person, or, uh, you know, just chasing people around for sex or anything like that. They just like the idea of having a lot of friends, being able to communicate with anybody they want, go anywhere anytime they want, live their own life according to their rules, and it's going to be very difficult for this person to give up what they think they're going to have to give up, their lifestyle basically, because they're not going to be able to communicate or text or talk to all these people once they commit to someone. And I think this person knows all about committing. They may have even been married before or whatever. They know all about that and how that goes down. I think that they are a loyal person. So when they commit, they're going to be true blue, but they just don't want to commit because they know they'll have to be true blue. Now, in order to get this Sun card, you're going to have to take a chance at something and follow divine guidance. And your divine guidance will lead you into this new territory or new territories. So listen to your higher power. Pay attention to the downloads. Pay attention to your intuition. Queen of Swords up here is you, and it was the very first card in your reading. Powerful message about intuition that you have, and it works very well for you, Libra. So follow your intuition, follow your divine counsel, and start taking a few more chances. Weather's crappy today. Dang, man, I'm getting cabin fever, I tell you. Okay, your past person, the one that couldn't face responsibilities or anything, they feel like you've gone on. That some other people are, you've replaced them. They may have even seen you somehow with someone else having a good time. They just think they're not worthy of you. They blew their chances. Yeah. Well, they betrayed you. They know they betrayed you. They know everything they've done. And they just don't feel worthy of you now or feel that you'd ever accept them back. And it looks like in this reading, the Libras that are into this reading here, resonating with it, you're moving ahead. Could be inspired by your dream. Inspired by the feeling of you've discovered who you are and what you need to do. Okay. Yeah, they just don't think they're worthy of you now. And they may not be. Not with you moving up, moving ahead, figuring things out about yourself. Yeah, you freed yourself from a karmic for a new love. Yeah, you want to you do. They think you have replaced them. Yeah, you do want to replace them. You freed yourself emotionally, maybe even physically from a karmic relationship. Your past person was a karmic experience for you. You were meant to learn so that you could use the wisdom that you gained from that and carry it with you when you moved ahead so you wouldn't make the same mistakes over again. And you're being very cautious as the Queen of Swords up there. You'll talk, but you aren't going to listen to any bullshit. You'll know. You'll be able to read between the lines once they start BSing you. You know, this new person might be, if those of you that are interested in someone, they might be wearing a bit of a mask. They're not willing to expose anything, basically. They're being very cautious about how they interact with you. They may even told you something like they're not available, or they're not looking for commitment, or they may have just come right out and said something like that to you, which is not true. They could very well be looking for someone to settle down. They're just not announcing it. They're just not going around telling everybody, I want to find a woman, or, I want to find this guy. I need somebody in my life. I want to get settled down. I'm tired of being lonely. They're not going around like that. They're trying to hold their emotions in. They're trying not to be sexual. They're just, they're confused. They're just as confused as you are, this new person. You might have quite a bit in common. You could be wearing a slight mask too, not being the genuine person that you really want to be. Well, you could be being, genuine might not be the word. You could be very genuine, but you're just not taking it to any depth. You're talking about other people, or mutual friends, or your pets, or, what you did yesterday, or, just stuff like that. Nobody's saying how they really feel. So it's even hard for me to tell you how this person feels, because they're trying to figure it out. And it's hard for me to tell you how you feel about them, because you don't know yet. You don't know them well enough. In fact, this might not work out at all. But you do want a new love. Most of you would really like to have a new love in your life. Okay. All right. Now, this new person, they might have it in their mind to impress you by trying to take you someplace nice. If they ever get up the nerve, they want to take you someplace, out for a nice dinner, a beautiful setting, something that impresses you, something that makes them think that they're a high person, a good catch. They want to look the best they can in your eyes. And that's good. But of course, you also are trying to look the best that you can in their eyes too. You're trying to put on a good appearance. You're just not letting, either one of you are letting your hair down yet around each other. My battery just cut out on me again. I whipped another one in it so we can finish the reading. I gotta quit doing that. I just keep overriding the battery capacity in my camera. Anyway, the person that you were involved with, the person that deceived you and betrayed you over and over again, they're in a third party, all right. You were correct about that. You may have known that all along, or you just discovered it at some point. But they find this person that they're with boring now. They settled for somebody, whether it was because they could control them, or they needed the monetary support, or whatever. But they're with somebody now, and they're unhappy about it. They're unhappy about whoever they're with. Okay. You want to shine your light on others. And that may be very well what you're doing with the kind of work that you do, or whatever you're into. You have this glow about you that other people feel warm in. You have a welcoming energy, and you want to be positive. You don't want to offend people, but you also want to be an example, in hopes that other people will follow your example and shine their light on others too. Because like I said, you want the best for everybody. Okay, yeah. Yeah, this is just confirming what I said before. Oh, no, it isn't. I'm reading it wrong. I got a little rattled when my battery went out on me again because I'm mad. I'm upset that I keep letting this happen. I've just got to fix it somehow, or make my reading shorter. I don't know. The new person that you're dealing with, or will be dealing with, I think you're already talking to someone on a light plane. They think that you're in a relationship with someone else. They're not sure. See, neither one of you know enough about each other. So you're guessing. They think you're in a relationship with another. Well, you might be in a relationship with someone else still, if you're still in a relationship with this past person. Or maybe you've got somebody else that you're thinking about too, but this person just isn't sure. They just don't know. There's trust issues with you and them, and it's not really between you and them, because you don't have anything to distrust each other about. It's just that you're both distrustful. If that makes any sense. If this person has all these friends and social life and everything like that, they could be, very picky about who they're going to choose, or who they would choose to settle down with if they were going to settle down. So their standards, or whatever they're looking for, could be really high, and I think your standards are pretty darn high now too, Libra. Yeah. So again, I've got a card about a new person who wants to demonstrate some love and affection towards you. They're just not doing it. They'd like to. They're thinking about what it would be like. They're fantasizing a little bit. They like you. That's for sure. They do like you. Mm-hmm. A lot of you just need to get out more. Comes up in almost all your readings. You need to get out. Start circulating. Go dancing and have some fun. A lot of you have been asking the universe to send you a true soulmate. You're upset. You're tired of being, gypped. Or you feel like the universe is sometimes playing a joke on you. Just You've had enough. You're tired. You just want a true soulmate. You don't want to play any more of the games anymore, so you've been asking the universe to please send you the correct person. Romance is important to you. If you're in a relationship with somebody, boy, it better be romantic. Because romance is important. Libra is from the planet of Venus, so love and romance, that's a big part of your makeup. Well, okay here. All right. Now, someone in your environment has kind of an indecent secret, or a secret that they don't want let out. I'll let you be the judge of that one. I will let you think about that one. Is it your past person, or do you think it's the new person? I don't know. Let me figure out, like, from where it's falling. The new person might have some kind of secret that they feel that they don't want you to know about because it could blow the whole deal for you. Now, I'm not certain about that. I don't know if I'm reading that card right. But yeah, this new person could have something in their history that they're not too proud of, and they don't want you to know about it. It might mess up the relationship. That's what I'm looking at here. Now, that's pretty specific. Huh. Well, it says, I will take action soon. Please believe in me. And that's this Knight of Wands here. So if they've been procrastinating, which you both have, they're going to take action eventually, whether you believe them or not. This card is asking you to be more cautious. Stay cautious. Find out more information. And don't overwork yourself either. If your nerves are on edge, you're all stressed out, whatever, stress is bad for the heart. Try and relax. And don't work too hard either. Okay. Push ahead. Don't overwork your mind too about a new person. Just let it happen. I wish to be like you. Someone in your environment wishes to be like you. Again, I think a lot of people wish to be like you. That card's pretty ambiguous. Yeah. Okay. The new person, they just don't understand yet. That's what this reading's been mostly about today. For those of you who are entertaining the notion of being with someone else, someone new, they're feeling the same way, but a lot more cautious than you. You've been asking the universe to bring you a soulmate, where I think this person has probably been pursued by others, and they have a big, social life, lots and lots of friends and acquaintances. They just don't want to get tied down, but yet again they're attracted to you, and they're having second thoughts about what it would be like. This could be a tough nut to crack, this new person, but also they could be more virtuous than you believe. So my advice is just let this new person in you kind of develop naturally. Stay in contact. See if you go a little deeper emotionally. Anyway, that's about it for today. Sorry for the darn camera closing down on me again. But anyway, thanks for stopping by the Old Swedes Bungalow. Peace and love to you.